Hi, I'm Matt Robeson on The Takedown. And last night, Fox News host and Lifetime original movie villain Sean Hannity aired a segment that I'm sure he thought was going to be a slam dunk on the heads of Democrats. Of course, it was all about Hunter Biden, because when Republicans run out of things to say, they fall back on something scary about immigrants or criminals, or in the last 2 years, Hunter Biden. Except this one turned into a self-own pretty fast. Hannity's big scoop here was audio that the Daily Mail had gotten a hold of from a call that Joe Biden made to his son Hunter during the depths of Hunter's addiction crisis. And he called to say, I'm quoting here, "It's Dad. I called to tell you I love you. I love you more than the whole world, pal. You got to get some help. I don't know what to do. I know you don't either." Now, obviously, Hannity is so deep down the Fox News rabbit hole that he just thinks he can insert the word Hunter Biden into anything like a right-wing Mad Lib, and it'll trigger his viewers. Maybe he's right. But I think the real reason that this particular clip set Hannity off is that Republicans seem to have no idea how compassionate fathers are supposed to treat their children. After all, they just came off a week of running interference for Herschel Walker for literally being the Earth's worst father. Do you remember when John McCain couldn't keep track of how many houses he owned? That seems quaint. Herschel Walker literally can't keep track of how many children he has. Last week, his own son, Christian Walker, said, "Family values people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women." And of course, the big news about paying his girlfriend to have an abortion was followed last week by news that he actually then had a son with that very same woman. The Daily Beast reported on text messages between Herschel Walker and that young man, in which Walker lied about how many half-brothers and sisters the boy had. And Herschel Walker has barely any idea who this child is. On October 13th, 2021, his son texted to ask, "What's my favorite color? What grade am I in? How old am I?" Walker apparently didn't know the answer and responded the next afternoon with, "God bless you. Love you." Of course, all this is to say nothing of the apparent role model for fatherly behavior in Republican circles, Donald Trump. How many kids does Donald Trump have? Now, if you said 3 and you were thinking of Ivanka, Don Jr., and Eric, that means you've overlooked Tiffany. So has Donald, since he always seems to downplay or ignore her totally. Also seemed to totally forget the existence of his son, Barron, who he has with Melania. The number of downright gross comments he's made about his daughter Ivanka are not the kind of thing that I want to repeat on a family video platform like YouTube, but you can Google them if you can't bring them to mind. I'll also let you Google the words Don Jr. and addiction. The point is, I know Michelle Obama told us that when they go low, we go high, but in this case, we don't have to do anything, because by trying to go low, Hannity actually elevated President Biden and his compassion and caring, and showed what a real father figure is supposed to be and what family values are all about.